We did it. We're here. We made it. Day 31 of 31 Nights and 31 Frights. Cheers to that. I'm drinking an Oktoberfest. Shout out to Sam Adams. That is not a sponsor. I saved this one for the big day because I'd never seen it before, and this film has a prestigious reputation not just in Korean cinema, but worldwide. It's got accolades to back it up and star power to boot, so I figured now was as good a time as any. Welcome to the final installment of 31 Nights and 31 Frights. Halloween Day. This is Parasite. Parasite is a 2019 masterpiece from decorated writer and director Bong Joon-ho about a family that lives under the poverty line trying their best to get ahead by way of infiltrating the upper class through a cycle of lies and scheming that boil over into an explosive and rewarding ending. Well, rewarding for us, the audience, not so much for them. At 2 hours and 12 minutes, this film doesn't overstay its welcome, and I don't doubt that there's some 3-hour director's cut somewhere that I need. Give it to me. Bong Joon-ho, if you're watching this, I need it now. But every minute of this film feels necessary, and I love when a movie can hold my undivided attention for that long, because, you know, I have the attention span of a guppy. Shot composition is incredible, and Bong Joon-ho's directing style is entirely unique with the way he plays with lingering steady shots, and how he employs the weather and the elements, rivaling the mastery of Japanese legends like Akira Kurosawa. But he also uses silence in intelligent ways, and I love that about his film. You can tell how much care and emphasis went into the storytelling here between the actors and the script and the delivery and cinematography and direction, and I really love how it transcends things like language barriers or regional association. You see, class discrimination and living below the poverty line is a concept that 90% of the entire planet can relate to, and I really dig the way this film uses subtlety to convey this. Like the scene where the father and Mr. Parks meet for the first time. There's a wall of glass between them, and the film doesn't linger on this shot for long, but the fact that it's there at all subconsciously strengthens that degree of separation for the viewer. Not once does this film go, "These people are poor, feel bad for them," or "These people are rich, you should hate them." Instead, it explores the nuances of both situations and reminds us that these are still people, and people are capable of just about anything when they're desperate enough or their comfort is compromised. The smell motif in this film is an excellent driver for this theme and a super clever mechanic for the storytelling, and it represents this theme of class discrimination in our main characters' motives, because despite their efforts to try and infiltrate this family and this high-class society, that inexplicable difference between them is something they can't change, and it's a constant reminder that they'll never be respected on that bourgeoisie level, and it's a strong amplifier for the climax of this film. I wouldn't go as far as calling this one horror, though. I know it's categorized as such on Google in a lot of places, and on Hulu it's comedy/drama, but I wouldn't put it there either. There's death, and those deaths are graphic, and there's drama in the film. Arguably, I guess drama's probably the closest thing to what this film actually is, but that's not all there is to horror or drama. In my opinion, Parasite is kind of a war movie. It's a grounded, intimate depiction of class warfare with espionage, physical conflict, emotional and ethical dilemmas, literal war tactics, like in the film, between the bunker and the Morse code and shit like that. Like, it's all over this movie. You know, there's betrayal and death, and all in the name of dominance and the pursuit of power and status. That's literally every war ever. And although Parasite is wrongfully described as Eat the Rich, the movie, there's so much more to it than that. As the name suggests, capitalism is a parasite that corrupts the people under its heel and deafens the elite to any and all hardships outside of their little bubble. Like when the rain completely destroys one family's semi-basement apartment, but the rich family says that the rain was a blessing because it washed out all the insects and made their plants look pretty or some shit. I don't know. Look, this movie was a lot, okay? It's a lot. And this film depicts one family's effort to escape this cycle and another family's effort to maintain their definition of normalcy and comfort, only for both families to end up worse off than they actually started and the cycle to remain unchanged. If anything, that's where the horror lies within this film. The fact that you could fake it till you make it but the reality of making it is so drastically slim that it's a miracle if you don't die in the process. I mean, this film has a lot to say, but at least that's what I got from it. So you guys let me know in the comments if you saw this film and what your takeaway was and things like that. Anyway, I'm giving this film 5 out of 5 Parasite emojis because I think it's a perfect film and there's nothing I would do differently. I slept on this movie and now I'm happy that I've seen it, and I'm about to go watch it again, but not before our super duper Halloween spooktacular stream on Twitch tonight at 8 p.m. Join us. There's games, there's stories, there's spooky shit. They're gonna strap a VR headset to me and I'm gonna embarrass myself on camera. It's gonna be fun. Join us tonight at 8. My name is Rainey. This has been a wonderful segment. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. I probably won't do this next year because it is entirely too fucking exhausting to shoot things every day and edit every day. But I'll think of something fun for next year for sure. Maybe I'll stream every day. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this was fun. Thank you guys a lot for tuning in, and really appreciate you guys. This marks the end of 31 Nights and 31 Frights. I will not see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining us here at Hearse Boys. Tune into the stream, and I will see you guys next time.